Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got a Poundland clothing try-on haul. That were a mouthful, so let's get cracking. Hello, how are y'all doing? Oh, I've missed filming. I've really missed filming this week. I've had a lovely week, I have, looking after Bonnie and what have you. And I'm off on Tuesday, so I'm actually only working at me job one day this week. So I've booked the other day off as holiday because I've got to go have the see the doctor about my arm, you know, for my insurance thing. It takes a long time, these things. So finally at the point where the doctor's going to write an assessment of what's happening with my arm. So that's happening on Tuesday. So that's quite exciting, but it means I've got the day off. So yeah, I'm having a lovely time, in short, basically. But I did pop over to Poundland twice, I've been. So I went last week and I did like a Poundland haul of things that weren't the clothes. And then I went back over, although I did buy clothes that day. And then I went back over yesterday and I called in and got another couple of bits because they've got a sale on. And it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? You know? So I've got a pile of stuff. They're mostly tops in reality. I never seem to be able to find any bottoms at Poundland that I like. I barely find any tops, if I'm honest about it. But I have kept my receipts, so if I don't like these things, they are going back, okay? Yeah, because the sale were on, some of these things were literally £1. So I'm quite excited by them, if I'm honest. So let me grab them and show you what I've got. I've got quite a few. That's what I didn't say in the intro. Pep & Co. I'll put it in the thumbnail so that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let me put my gigs on because I keep forgetting to do that and I really do need them on these days. Okay, so first up I bought this bright jazzy green top. Now, I'm just going to qualify this by telling you, these are all, I'm shifting over so I can hold them up here. These are all in different sizes, right? Bizarrely different sizes. Because sometimes when you go into Poundland, the things are on different pegs and rarely is there any consistency of size. So in some things I'm a small, in other things I'm a 2X. You know, it's just ridiculous really. But anyway, you've got to go piece by piece to decide what size you are. And I'm probably wrong about some of these. So I bought this, it were £1, and I bought it in an extra large. Because I probably could have got away with a large, but because these are all sale as well, I just got the size that looked the nearest to me. So, yeah, £1. Literally £1. So, it's a round neck, sort of a scoop neck at the front. It's got this lacy detail in a V going round it. It's got these flutter sleeves and then a whole bit, you know. So, the flutter sleeves are sort of quite high up. I'll end up covering those with a cardigan. That's how I'll wear this. And then it's just straight down in the body. It's in this t-shirting fabric as well. It says beloved. I always think it says pre-loved on it, you know, when I look in the store. But anyway, yeah, it were only £1. And I love green. I really do love green. Perhaps not this jazzy of a green, but yeah, I do like green. So I'll give it a go anyway, like I always say. Next up, I got this green top, but a very, very different green. In fact, I realised the first three things are green. So I got this one. What size did I buy this in? Oh, I haven't, have I? I have. I've bought it in a 3XL. I've done this twice now because I picked up a black t-shirt yesterday, which I'll show you in a minute. And I think that's the same size. It's because there weren't wrong blooming hangers. Yeah, this might be a bit large, but they're not overly sized at the Poundland stuff. So anyway, this was £3, so reduced to £3. It's in this like khaki green colour. It's got a round neck, but then it's got like an opening and then two fake little buttons further down on the opening. And it is just a t-shirt with like a sort of a short sleeve. Bit more than a cap sleeve, straight down in body. I think I thought I'd bought this in a large, but clearly not. I didn't check the actual size, did I, on the tag? That is part of the problem. They're all on the wrong hangers. Even the stuff that's not in the sale is on the wrong hangers. So when you go in, you just go for a size. I think, oh yeah, extra large, that'll do. I'll buy that. then it turns out it's a 3XL. So anyway, we'll give it a go. It's probably going to be a bit large, that one, probably. Then I'm really excited about this one because I bought myself a sweatshirt. This is like a sort of a light green. I bought this in a large, look. This is defo in a large. And this was reduced to £3. It went down to 6 and then down to 3. It's like a green sweatshirt, very much like a sweatshirt. It feels quite nice fabric because it's soft and fluffy on inside. It is. It's actually got the fluffy inside to it, which is my preferred inside to sweatshirting. It's got long sleeves with a wee cuff, and then it's got a V-neck. I suspect that's why it's in sale, because most people prefer a round neck, don't they? In reality, I like a V-neck, so, yeah. And then it just goes down in the body. Very sweatshirty. It feels really nice. And for £3, I think it's an out-and-out bargain. That would be something that I would wear to keep myself warm in the bad weather when I'm hanging around in the house. I might even throw that on over a pair of pyjamas, you know, as like a lounge outfit. That would be something I'd wear that with. But, yeah, probably go out in it first a couple of times. And then when it starts to look a bit shabby, start wearing it as like part of a lounge outfit. So got that one anyway. What size did I buy the next one in? A large. Okay, this was £3. And it's just a little white t-shirt. I really like it. It's got like a V-neck. This bit's all elasticated. Oh, this could be like supposed to be one of those off the shoulder things. But I never wear them off the shoulder. Nobody needs to see my shoulders, really. You know, like one of those, what are they called? I forget the name of them anyway. It's got short sleeve with a little bit of elastic round. Sorry, that's the hanging loop thing there. And yeah, and then it's got this wee tie at the front with 2 little beads on it. And then it goes sort of slightly flared out in the body. It's also got like a stripe in it. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that better like that? It's got like a stripe in the fabric, just in the texture. This cost me £3. That's defo cops going past now. £3 reduced from 6. So fab, I really liked it. Thought it'd be another little t-shirt. And when it gets onto the nice weather, I'm always looking for a white t-shirt to go with a pair of patterned trousers, because I've got many patterned trousers now. And sometimes I run out of white t-shirts because they don't last that long, I find. Even if you put them in OxyClean, I find that eventually they've gone past the point where I would want to wear them. They don't look white anymore. So, and I wash them on their own. I wash whites on their own with white. So I don't know why that is. But anyway, this will be nice just to add in. If it works out for me, I'll just add into my white t-shirt collection for when I need, when I'm wearing a pair of patterned trousers. Okay, next up I got this light blue one. This I bought in a large as well, and this was also £3. I'm not so sure about this design, but I thought I'd give it a go. It sort of looks like the cut for, you know, like a body top, in that it goes like that. I imagine it should have poppers down here, you know, for going to the loo and what have you. But it is, in fact, a t-shirt, so it's got like a round neck. Hang fire, wait a minute. I've got it round wrong way. Okay, so the tie bits are at the back, and this is, it's straight down at the front, but also has this cut that comes down and then gathers on the hips. And then it's just like a t-shirt top with a fitted in sleeve. I buy this in a large, I did, and it was £3. Did I tell you that already? And then at the back, it's got a hole with 2 tie details, and it's in this light blue colour. Yeah, I would have bought most of these in a medium, in reality, if they'd have had a medium, but it would hit and miss what I could get. So, yeah, got this in a large anyway. I'm hoping it's all right. Might be all right. You know, sometimes I'm a large, sometimes I'm a medium, so I'm hoping it'll work out for me. And then this is the black t-shirt that I was telling you about that I bought yesterday. Because like I was saying, sometimes I just need a white t-shirt. Sometimes also I just want a black t-shirt. So when I seen this, I thought, oh, I'm getting it because it's this soft touch fabric. So it's quite soft. Look, it says soft touch on it. But I've accidentally picked it up in 3XL. I don't know what I was thinking. It were on a extra, were it on a large on it? I think a large hanger. So I may have picked it up too big. This were £3, this were full price though, this one. I might end up swapping this if this is too big. All of these are quite stretchy, so I could actually swap it for the small size. You know, yeah, I probably will end up swapping that for the small size, but only if it works out for me. So it's just like one of these soft touch t-shirts. I'm hoping it retains the soft touch when it's washed and doesn't just go like crispy. You know, once it's been washed a couple of times. You know that fabric where, like, I find H&M t-shirts do this. They start off super soft touch, and then after you've washed them a couple of times, in order to stop them from creasing up into this quite crispy mess, you have to iron them, you know. So I'm hoping it retains a little bit of soft touch. And then I bought this, which I absolutely love, but I bought this in a small because this looked like this was the size. I had a choice between small and an extra large, and in reality I thought the small were quite big. So it's like a long sleeve black top. This is super soft, this one. I know that this fabric retains its softness. This feels slightly like pajamas in the fabric itself, but I bought it in this dark colour. They did have a new one of these in these new fit ones that was black and white, but it looked way too pajama-y for the style. I thought it does actually look like a pajama top, even though it's pretending not to be. So this has got a round neck. This were reduced, but only by £1, so it were down from £7 to £6. It's got long sleeves, so they're sort of cut here, and then you get these long, but also very narrow sleeves. And then the body's quite wide with like a rounded hem on it at the front and the back. But I really like sort of that petrol blue colour on the black and the pattern of it. I thought it were really pretty. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that one. That might be my favourite one without trying them on. So I'm excited to see what it looks like, you know, when I do try it on. Like I say, all these were in sale, so it's none of them were pricey. I think I paid £20 altogether for all these things, so which is nothing, is it, by today's standards? Holy moly, I went into Primark and I was looking around. Primark is now more expensive than H&M at the Broadway. I'm stunned because H&M have got so many more sort of pretty clothes. I've got an H&M haul coming up, but I did go in thinking I could get some stuff in Primark, but nothing. But like I say, Broadway's rubbish anyway, but I just didn't like any of the clothes, and some of the prices were shocking there. So I thought my £20 little haul actually were quite good for a lot of basic tops and things, and if some of them work out for me, I will definitely get quite a lot of wear out of them, because I've had Poundland tops in the past and I've worn them to death, you know, so I'm quite excited to see whether I can get any of these to work for me. But like I say, I've retained my receipt because I'm not overly confident. I remain hopeful, but not overly confident, if you see what I mean. But anyway, what I'm going to do is go away and try them on, and I'll insert the try-ons now, and then I'll come back to you. I've just realised I'm wearing a pair of green trousers. That's not going to go. But anyway, we'll go with it. Here's the try-on. Okay, I'm apologising. Yeah, apologies. I don't know what I'm saying for the clashing greens. I mean, it's not the most exciting top in the world, but I can imagine wearing it, you know, like a cardi over and it being fine. I think for £1 it's all right. I hate these frilly sleeves that are so high up like this that you get to see your whole arm, because what that means is you get to see my whole scar. But I actually quite like that it's got some detail, that even when these bits are covered, which they would be because I would be wearing a cardi over it, you've still got some detail. So for the £1, I'm actually okay with it. You know, I'm going to keep it. I am going to keep it. Yeah, I'm quite surprised, but I am in fact going to keep it. So it's all right. Number one, for £1 is actually okay. I'll show you it back. Not that there's anything inordinately special going on the back. It really isn't. These are like real basics, but I always think, like, if you were, when my kids were little and we used to go on holiday, and I'd have to get them, like, I'd get them clothes, like lots of t-shirts and things, and I'd want to get myself a few bits to go on holiday, just in this country. But things that were sort of old and decrepit by the time we were going, these would have been the sort of thing I'd have picked up. You know, if these had been around for £1 a piece at that point, I would have got them. And when my kids were little and I had next to no money, and I do mean next to no money, if I'd have needed new clothes, these would have been perfect. You know, they really would have been perfect. I would have been very happy with these for the price. You know, and yeah, and for what you get for the price, I would have been very happy with them. So I ain't knocking them. I think there's been times in my life where this would have been the most amazing top I could have imagined having had myself. So yeah, I really like it, so I'm keeping it. Okay, I'll try it. In fact, I'm going to try on the sweatshirt now. While I've got this green underneath, we'll go for 3 greens, none of which match, but or none of which match. But I'll try the sweatshirt on over this one. Hang on, my £3 sweatshirt. Let's try it. See what this is like. Oh, it feels so cozy on inside. I'm not even kidding you. I do feel slightly like the Grinch with all my greens on, but it's not as big as I thought it was going to be, you know. It really isn't. Actually, it fits me fine. It does fit me fine. I'll probably wear it with something plain underneath it because of this V-neck. I might wear it with something that's more V-neck underneath it. So you don't see this bit here. But actually, it's okay, you know. I'm not mad about this. I could have done with it being slightly bigger around the midriff. I'd have preferred it if it was slightly bigger here. But, you know, do I want this? No, I don't think I do, you know. I think I would not want to pull this out because I think it sort of emphasises my middle. Again, in the past, I would have definitely loved this, that I'd managed to get a jumper for £3 that fit me. But in the past, I was slimmer than I am now, so, you know, there is that factor. So, I don't know about this one. Let me know what you guys think, will you? The t-shirts and all wear because I'll just pull a cardi over them, you know. But sweatshirts are not always my thing to start with. And if it's slightly, you know, if I haven't got enough room in it, I don't feel like I've got enough room in it. So that is a bit of an issue. Also, I'm not sure that this green is washing me out. I think it is. I think this green is making me look very sort of pallid and sickly, you know. So perhaps not to this one, but I'm going to keep the Pound t-shirt because I like a green anyway. Just maybe it's not this pastel green. This pastel green might be a bit pale for me. Right, we'll try the green on, which might be the only one that sort of semi-matches the green trousers. We'll try that green on next. Why not? Why not? The one that I bought in the ridiculously large size for me. But we're going to give it a go anyway. Well, I'm glad I did get it in the big size because it's actually ridiculous. No way am I keeping this. Look at it, I look like a barrel. It's showing every lump and bump and then has a frill going around the bottom just to add insult to injury. You know what I mean? I look ludicrous. It's massive at the top, but this bit is clinging round all my podge. Absolutely not. There ain't no way I'm ever going to wear this. Not a chance. I feel shocking in it. I'm embarrassed to be showing you guys. I really am. There's no way I'm wearing this. Not on your Nelly or not on my belly, as I always say. No chance. God. No way. Oh, look, absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. No, I'm going to set this off now, right, and try something else on. Absolutely not. Right, I actually like this. I don't mind it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the best t-shirt I've ever tried on in my life. But at least it's not clinging so badly to my podge. It is slightly see-through. I'm not going to lie about it. It is slightly see-through. But I can cope with it. I can. Just let me look in the mirror. Hang on. It's massive round here. Absolutely massive. And, yeah, let me see what it's like. Slightly tucked. No, absolutely not. No, the more I'm wearing it, the less I like it. So, on that basis, this is a no. So far I've got one green t-shirt, I'm aware. That's what I've got, a bright green t-shirt. But at least a bright green t-shirt, we're all right. These are absolutely awful. It makes me feel like, yeah, it's just, no, absolutely not. I don't care how poor I've been in past, I wouldn't have worn this, no chance. I would have worn something that had holes in it before I wore this. Definitely. So this is a no. Not a chance. Right, I'm going to go and move on to the blue one that I think looks like it should be one of those tops that's the body, you know, that fastens under here, and then it's got frills going on the hips. Right, we'll try that on next, because goodness knows they've all been horrible so far. Well, I can sort of get away with the bright green one, you know, but the others, no. What's going on with it? What is going on with it? All right, on the upside, it's not clinging to my tummy, right? It's really not. But that's because I feel like I've got a pair of, what are they called? Salopettes. I don't know what they're called. Them things that you put over a bike, what are they called that go on either side of a push bike? You know, that are like the pocket things that you can put over a push bike. Oh, yeah, I feel like I've got that. What on earth? Look. I mean, it's absolutely ludicrous. Who designed this? Oh no. I mean, I'm happier. Don't get me wrong, if it were a choice between this one and the green that matched these to go out of the house, I would wear this. I'd cover it up with something, but at least I'd know it wasn't clinging to my belly. But I don't know how I feel. Honestly, I don't want it, don't get me wrong. But, you know, if I were forced to wear something out of this collection of stuff to leave the house in, it'd be this one or the bright green one. Probably the bright green one first, which I actually didn't mind at all. Or this one. But I really, really don't want either. Well, have I just said that out loud? Is that what I mean? That I actually don't want either? I've got better stuff than this. Way better stuff than this. And what this is making me think is, I paid 20 quid for these things, right? If I took them all back and took the £20 and went to, say, H&M or New Look, maybe not New Look at the moment because that's incredibly pricey at New Look at the moment, or I don't know, any number of other places, Next even, I could buy myself one or two really nice tops, couldn't I? Because these are just not really nice tops. They're all right. This one's okay. Kind of, ish, if you squint from a distance. Put it this way, a man on a galloping horse, you're going past, you'd probably get away with it, you know. But aside from that, no. Right, I'm actually dreading trying on the black one because I'm really worried now that the black one is going to do that clinging around my middle bit again. Of all of them, if I were forced to keep some so far, right, it would be the bright green one and this one, if that tells you anything. But we'll move on anyway. Let's try the black one. Fingers crossed. A top I'd wear. Oh my God, it's a top I'm gonna keep. A top I'd wear, all right, it's in a 3XL. If you wear a 3XL, you know, and you didn't want anything clinging, you're gonna have to size up. Because I'm not normally a 3XL, and this is, I think, fits me. You know, I actually think fits me. I actually like this t-shirt. I could see me wearing this t-shirt. It's a black t-shirt, but I could see me wearing it. I actually may keep this. I may keep this for what I wanted it for, which was a basic black t-shirt. In fact, I'm so confident I'm going to keep it. I'm going to take this label off it. My sticker. We'll take the sticker off. I actually like it, guys. I actually like this t-shirt. Sorry, I moved my bin to put it behind there. It normally sits here, but I didn't want it in the shop, you know. Yeah. Okay, I'm keeping this t-shirt. I actually like it. And I could always do with another plain black t-shirt. So this isn't my first wholehearted keeper, definitely. And what is it? A plain black t-shirt. A plain black t-shirt, but this is the first one that I'm defo keeping. So there is that. Okay, I'm definitely. No, it's not the first one that I'm definitely keeping, but it's the first one that I'm happy to be keeping. I might keep the green one, the bright green one. We'll see, because it is a quid's worth, but this is the first one I'm super happy about, and I know that I actually will get quite a lot of wear out of it. So there's this one. Right, okay, I'm going to try that other one on, the long sleeve one now. Right, at least we've got something. Woo! Okay, this is a no. The sleeves are way too tight. Right, so I think the top, this bit fits, okay. But because it's the small, I'm imagining that this, how it's supposed to fit is, you get the size that you're supposed to be, which is saying for me is a medium large, or in this shop, maybe a 3XL, I don't know. But you get the size and it extends the size of the sleeves, you know, that how wide these are. But the problem with that is it'll make the actual body of the top really big, because the body of the top is actually oversized on me now, but the sleeves are really tight around the top. Now I haven't got the thinnest arms in the world, but they're not the fattest arms in the world either. Yeah, honestly, in order to get a one that had sleeves that fit, you would have to oversize to the point where this would be massive, absolutely massive, which I'm not prepared to do. I'm really not prepared to do. So sadly, not sadly, because I'm taking a whole lot of other ones back. This is out and out, no. But if you wanted a top that's got basically fitted sleeves and a really big body, here's the one to go for, because that is what this is. Oh, what a depressing bunch of clothes. I knew it was a risk. I didn't know it was a risk, but I sort of thought that more than a black t-shirt would be all right, you know. Anyway, live and learn. I'll hand you back. Holy moly. Oh my God. Okay, I'm keeping a black t-shirt and possibly the green one. We'll see. Depending on what it looks like, I'm sitting on my phone. Depending on what it looks like. When I look at the footage and do the editing and what everybody else says. But as it stands at this point, I may be keeping two things, but I'm only definitely sure about one of them, which is a plain black t-shirt. It's not really good, is it? It don't bode well. And it's not making me want to go back to Poundland, Pep & Co. anytime soon to pick up any more clothes. I might give it a miss for a couple of months and see what happens after that. See if they get some nice stuff in for summer. We can live in hopes. You know, whatever. Yeah, at least what I'm going to do with this stuff is take them back and go buy myself a nice couple of tops from, certainly one nice top from Next, because I really love Next clothes, and I know that I'll be able to pick myself up any number of things. I were in there yesterday and I seen like these trousers that I really liked, but they didn't have them in my size, and a shirt that I really liked that they didn't have in my size either. They were like a pair of tapered trousers that were so beautiful, and like a black patterned shirt with they were just so pretty. So I think I can't afford those with the money that I'm getting back off these, but I'll definitely find something that I know I like from Next. So that's what I'm going to do. Take most of them back. Keep the black t-shirt because it will be invaluable when I just need a black t-shirt. That'll be the one that I can pull out, won't it? You know. But some of the others, well, most of the others will be going back, and I'll just get myself one nice thing from Next. I hope you all approve of that decision. But anyway, that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye!